figure was gone. But the footsteps hadn't stopped. They were still there, only this time, they were right behind me. I spun around, shining the light wildly, but there was nothing, just the empty hallway stretching out in front of me. But then, I felt it, a cold breath on the back of my neck. I bolted. Without thinking, I turned and ran, my feet barely keeping up with my racing heart. The house seemed to close in around me, the walls warping, the floor groaning as if it might give way at any moment. My flashlight bounced erratically, casting wild shadows on the walls, and the door, thank God the front door, was still open. I sprinted for it, my lungs burning, but just as I reached the threshold, the door slammed shut in front of me with a deafening bang. I skidded to a stop, my heart hammering in my chest. I yanked on the doorknob. It wouldn't budge. I pulled harder, but it was like the house itself was holding me in. Behind me, the sound of footsteps started again, slow, deliberate, closer. I didn't dare turn around. Instead, I pounded on the door, screaming for help, my fists bruising against the wood. The footsteps were right behind me now, and I felt that icy breath on my neck once more. Then, in the faint light cast by my flashlight, I saw it. Scratched into the door, barely visible, were words. "You're already dead." The footsteps stopped. I froze, too terrified to move. Slowly, I turned the flashlight toward the room behind me. It was empty. No one was there. I don't know how long I stood there, trembling, waiting for something, anything, to happen. But nothing did. Eventually, with shaking hands, I tried the door again. This time it creaked open, as if it had never been stuck at all. I bolted out of the house, running back down Hollow Road as fast as my legs could carry me. When I finally made it back to my car, it started on the first try. I've never gone back to that house, but sometimes, late at night, when I'm lying in bed, I still hear those footsteps, slow, deliberate. And every time I feel that cold breath on the back of my neck.